super dark. Okay. Okay. What is up? What is up? Hey. Whoa. Okay. Yo. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. I'm down. I am down. Okay. Alerts display. Okay. So then. Okay. Remove. And then display capture. Oh, okay. I know how to do this. That's because this. Yeah. What? This is great. This is super great. I love it a lot. Okay. Dang, I already got people on here. That's awesome. Alright. Not on Destiny 2. Let me remove that. Updating that shit. Ha. Let's make it official. Hello, everybody. So my plan for tonight was to just continue working on, you know, the eBay market watcher, or market watcher for eBay, I guess, is what, according to their policies, is what they would want things to be named. So I was having some issues yesterday. So the reason why I haven't really been streaming this was because of the API keys. And in all honesty, I don't care. I'm just gonna change them when I actually put everything to production. So if we see it in the video, I think we'll be fine. But I did have a dependency issue. I have been having a dependency issue when I was loading the app. I'd been trying to troubleshoot and continue working on it, and I wasn't even able to run it because there were some files that I think either deleted or just stored in the wrong place, and I had deleted a whole bunch of programs to make some space on my drive. So I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with that. That's pretty much the only thing that's changed. So it's just one of those things, but so I'm gonna try to figure that out. I'm gonna try to figure that out today. and get that to work, I guess, which is like not very much of the fun stuff. So, but hopefully once I do that, I can actually get to the fun stuff, which would be great. So I guess the first thing we'll do is just navigate to the folder and oh, where is this sucker? I think it's on desktop. Navigate to the folder, look at the error again. What's really cool with React is the error came with a few troubleshooting items, and I have tried those, some of them, at least the first initial one, so I'm gonna continue on to that troubleshooting. And I know my desktop is crazy unorganized. Do not judge me, but you will anyway, but please try not to. Where did I put this? Okay, Hobby Watcher, yeah. I haven't picked on a name yet. I don't really know what to name it. I guess let's see what happens when I try to run the unit tests that are built in. Pretty much what I did is I downloaded an open source project already made with eBay, like for eBay making calls to the API. And so I figured, why start from scratch when this is already available? So what I did is I downloaded that, and it came with a few unit tests. So let's go ahead. I think what it does is it tests the URLs. I think the term is endpoint URLs. So that when you make a call to the API, it's populating or generating the correct URL where it will actually respond back with a JSON file that you can then take and read and do things. So let's do it. I think I gotta do test and then I can't remember the command. It might be this. It's either npm start or npm run, which I think it's npm start. How did I do it? How did I do it the last time? Run test. Okay. Okay, so so a few things that are happening here. So, and this is separate from the file dependency issue that I was having. So it ran some tests. What I was able to do is a few weeks ago, I was granted access, like a part of their developer like community or whatever. So they gave me access and they allowed me to create a client ID and stuff like that, so that I can create some demo test users and whatnot. So that's great because I added those parameters into the files that were running, of course, so we can see that it tested. There was a positive result for client ID and not having the client ID, checking the instance of eBay, test default parameters, test site ID, environment code. So what it allows you to do, because this API is this API has different, I don't know if the right word is instances, but it obviously, the data is split up by the different countries and their specific marketplaces. So for this particular app, obviously my first goal is to put in the US country codes, but I think I'm open to allowing it for other countries in the future. I think that would be really, really cool, just because I think a lot of people, like, it's not just people in the US that are going to benefit from the program.
Because you smell McDonald's, so now you want
so
McDonald's, and now the first
got test site ID, environment and country code, so that's good. All those good things are good. The default test input parameters are good, so I really didn't change anything from those things. So let me actually take a look really quickly. These are the test files that are in here. Let me look to see. So this is the finding test, which I believe this is finding completed items. Yeah. Okay, so I don't know, somewhere here. Maybe it's right here. Find item keywords, access token. I probably need to update that ABCD. That just sounds like a placeholder value. Test find items by keyword. This is the query. Keywords iPhone. Okay, cool. Yeah, so what it's doing, it's looking for keyword iPhone, and then the global ID. This is just the country code, is really what it is. Yeah. So what would happen is this query to the API would generate, I think, an endpoint URL. I'm new to learning the words for an API, but like I've worked with a few APIs, so I know things, or I can figure things out. But anyways, but still kind of a noob, I guess. Okay, so where did it fail? Because it failed a few places. Test search URL. Test shopping URL. So I'm test building URL methods. Okay, so test shopping URL worked without the selector. I don't know what that means, but I'm guessing that is probably when, like, the status for when it doesn't work. So the status for when it doesn't work, I think, passed, but the status for when it's supposed to work because there's values isn't working. And then search URL, and I'm guessing that's one of these two files, but it could also be any of these. Yeah, so once I can, so my goal is to obviously successfully call to the API, and then once I've done that, once I've successfully called the API, then I can work with the actual interface part of it. So just making sure that the data is coming out and it's correct. Should have client ID. I just realized client ID, I need to update that. Ooh, so that might be part of the problem of whatever. So that could be it. But yeah, I've been learning. This has been a really cool project to work on because like I'm starting to see the things that I already knew sort of translate into this context. So I think what I want to do for this session is continue to run these tests and kind of see what I can get to work and see what I can't get to work, and then figure out that weird dependency issue that I've been having for running React apps on my computer. And I can figure that out another day. But this is more fun right now. I guess this is me procrastinating the other dependency issue. I have a few other React apps that I kind of have been using as like testing things. So because I've been doing that, I need to move this file. I think I know part of the reason why it wasn't working, because that file is a whole nother React app inside of a React app, and I don't need that. Okay. Yeah, so that's how I found that initial dependency issue that just randomly came up, so. But good evening to late night coding on a Saturday. Because I really need to get my ass in gear. Oh, okay. Got confused. Let's just reopen this bad boy. Alright. Okay, so I'm looking for my last test. The shit's still not working. Test get single item method. Let's see, what file is that in? Oh shit. Did not mean to do that. Oh. Okay. All right, so it's in this file. App ID. I think that's part of the problem. I don't even know what the app ID is. Unless it's just an acceptable placeholder JSON item ID. Test shopping API calls. Get shopping app ID. Item ID. Yeah, so I'm gonna get to the point where they can dynamically grab things. I think probably this is just me thinking out loud, but the stages of development for this, I think what makes sense is get the calls, get these initial tests to work properly so that I know if I need to make calls, when I need to make calls, I can do that. And then start building the front end of it so I can display what's called. I can display the JSON responses, but keep the same queries, so not change any of that. Then what I'll do is I will then change it to where I can make the input dynamic on the front end in the sense that the user can go in and change those things that they want. I think one thing I need to make sure though is that, so this tests all of these other API methods, all these other get methods, and I think what I need to do is I need to make sure that I can pull sold items, because that's sold completed listings is the only thing that I think for this app I'm gonna really care about for the first iteration. But I do need to figure out what the app ID is. I need to change that because I think that's part of my problem. Let me see if there's an app ID. So I was doing some tests. So I did spend a decent amount of time last time I was working on this, using these like sample applications so that I can just kind of just become more familiar with the APIs and what okay, so it is asking for an app ID, so I do need to change it right here. All right, so I need to figure out where I can get that, but it's really nice because you just put in the things and then you can execute the code to kind of play around with the API within this, so you can like learn a little bit more and figure out, okay, this is what I need my query to be so that I can get the right JSON response, because it saves time, I think, in development when you're actually writing the code, so that you can know, or at least like get ahead of it, like if you're having issues with your JSON response, like you can kind of play around and figure out how it's supposed to be. I do that a lot with Google's APIs, which it's really nice because they do have like a test mode where you can just go in and play around with it so that you can get the query correct and how you want it to be, how you need it to be, and then translate that to your code base, because sometimes you could just have written shitty code and maybe, so when you're debugging it's just a hell of a lot easier, I think. Anyways, you know what it is, developers out there, the struggles. All right, let's get this app ID. Expected actual test ID. So I need to change it? Just trying to make it bigger, wider, shit. remember last time it said 3 and now it's only 2. So I think I fixed some things, but it's still not correct. App ID, client ID, cert ID, dev ID.
Hi, I'm Michelle Obama. The people who know me know
So
that
it's
I
not
love to
asked for the
immerse
client
myself in
secret.
good conversation to
I've not
really
seen
go
it
deep. And this
yet.
summer, I decided to press record. The result is called the Michelle Obama Podcast. I just hope it's as fun and meaningful for you as it is for me.
Item
The
ID
Michelle
1,
Obama
2, 3, 4, 5.
Podcast is a Spotify original podcast,
All right.
and you can listen to the series for free right here on Spotify.
Presented by Dawn Platinum Dish Soap.
Contact tracing is a way to help slow the spread of COVID-19. Any information you share with
On the
public health
phone,
workers is
da-da-da-da,
confidential. Your
da-da-da-da.
personal and medical information will be kept
iPhone,
private.
output
Public
selector,
health will never ask for money,
da-da-da-da,
debit, credit card, or bank
okay.
account information,
So what it,
social
it
security
what
numbers,
it
or immigration
expected.
status. When COVID contact and 312
Security app name, test ID, which
appear on your caller ID, a DuPage County contact tracer is calling. Answer the call when COVID contact calls
and
you.
operation
Visit
name.
DuPageHealth.org/COVID-19 #Do Your Part DuPage.
Hey, Aaron, are those?
Avocados from Mexico?
Healthy, delicious, and always in season. Totally worth it. I wonder who grows them.
Avocados from Mexico.
Yeah, but do they have a brand name or?
Avocados from Mexico.
I know, but who owns them?
Avocados from Mexico.
Forget it.
No, Avocados from Mexico is the brand. That's why they're called Avocados from Mexico.
Oh, well, I wonder where they come from.
Seriously?
Avocados from Mexico.
I need to stream more often. Test building URL methods. Test search URL. I should probably like go here. Maybe that because that's where the problem is. All right. So operation name, da 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 da, security app name. So that should. But it asks for. Okay. I'm just like it's really simple. I'm sure of it. I'm sure it's very simple. So let's just go through. Client ID, da da da. Maybe I need to change that. Like the actual. That's probably where it is. Shopping URL. Oh. Without selector, with selector. Okay, so I think that actually might break something. Yep. So building URLs. Okay. So it didn't like it when I added the calamities. It didn't like it. Demo shopping name. So everything else checks out except for that. So do I need to change these back to just test ID? And then I don't know, man. I know that when I change this, it's gonna work. So maybe I don't need it. Yep. Okay. It all passed. It all passed. Woo! Okay. So now that I've got it to pass, what are the next steps? So this worked. So now I guess I need to look at the completed items. I need to find the sold items. So maybe I need to just focus on that first, actually working and getting the code right. And then actually pinging the API. Like actually grabbing the data. And I am not sure on that part. So let's just get the sold listings. All right, sold listings. Okay, test common utility methods, test eBay finding API. Okay, so it might be in the finding API where I need to do the thing that I gotta do. But I need to look at documentation now. I need to figure out which API I need to work with in order for this to work. So let's get into the sandbox. Okay. Okay. So let me grab a token. This is just a sandbox user, so I guess I'm not really worried about the token. I'm doing this obviously off screen. Shit, I can't remember. Oh, test user. Okay, gotcha. Give me un segundo. Alright, and then what we'll do is we'll explore the API so that I can figure out how I need to do this. Alright. Okay, so browse API. That will pull listings to surf. It's not what I want. Trading API, I think, is the one that I want. Add dispute. They've been making some changes. They've been making some changes to their API. So some of the categories because it's going to be Pokemon focused first, I'm going to focus on all of those categories that Pokemon falls within. And I was just reading documentation, I think, last week, and all of those category codes, a ton of category codes are getting deprecated. So it might change, but okay, I think what I want, so complete sale might be the method that I need, but you know what, this might actually be, these methods look like it's specific for the seller. So like if you're a seller and your account, this might not be the API I want. Get shipping costs, finding API, find completed items. This is what it is. The finding API is what I want. All right. So here is the end point. It looks like it's finding an iPhone, category 9355. Let's see what happens. Cool. Okay. So it looks like, oh wait, that's a 500 internal error. I don't know what that means. Hold up. It was in green. And so I'm like, oh, that means good things. It's not in red, which means like bad things. Okay, so the response body, let's see what it says. Error in the system, authentication failed. Invalid application. How is it invalid? This is what you gave me. Do I not have access to this API? Is that what it is? I don't have access? Okay. All right. How do I figure out if I have access? Okay. Okay. Let's try just a different API. So 404 unauthorized invalid access token. Well, so like this is what we're doing. So let's get okay. Sorry. It's like this is what you gave me. I don't know what other access token to use. Okay. Check the value of the authorization. HTTP request header. Okay. Like I've gotten this to work. Get rate limits, get user rate limits. I might need to reach out. sure someone else has had this issue.
Did you know Geico's now offering an extra 15% credit on car and motorcycle policies? That's 15% on top of what Geico could already save you. So what are you waiting for? Your baby to let you sleep in?
What? We could sleep in another half hour? Thanks, sweetheart. And you'll change yourself too?
There's never been a better time to switch to Geico. Save an extra 15% when you switch by October 7th. Limitations apply. Visit geico.com for details.
Hi, I'm Michelle
Internal
Obama.
error means
The
the error
people
is
who
on the
know
eBay
me
server
know
side and
that
not your
I love to
application
immerse
side.
myself
It is
in
best to
good
practice to away for some time and
conversation
try
to really
again. You
go
can go to
deep.
this
And
doc.
summer, I decided to press record. The result is called the Michelle Obama Podcast. I just hope it's as fun and meaningful for you as it is for me. The Michelle Obama Podcast is a Spotify original podcast, and you can listen to the series for free right here on Spotify.
Presented by Dawn Platinum Dish Soap.
I'm a Verizon engineer, and today we're turning on 5G.
Okay, well I don't have to worry about this issue because I'm using the sandbox, so they should be that right. Please confirm your token and key set are still valid using the API test tool. I will test that. Also, please check your API usage. I'm still in the sandbox phase, so I'm good. Okay, so this is where I am already. Maybe I added an extra character that I didn't mean to when I initially put in. It's telling me I'm unauthorized. I'm unauthorized. Alright. Hello. Let's take a look. Okay, so what is the error? It's a 401. What I might need to do is I might just need to create another one of these. Okay. Let's do that. Let's create another one of those. Auth tokens for eBay, buyer seller notifications. That'll be really fun to actually fucking get to that stuff. Right now I gotta get through this. Okay. Only need one set for the environment. If you meet the criteria for additional Okay, so I'm looking at the reports. Hold up. Let's refresh this. Okay. Oh, there was data just now. Okay. Specify a to time that is in the past. Okay. Oh, because I'm being dumb. Alright. I'm gonna put that's 9:30. That's not the current time. Okay. go back to what it default generated. Because this is what I saw. Okay. Fetch token, get session ID. So, I don't think that corresponds to any of the things that I've been doing. To create solutions listing, open a support ticket if you want to participate. I am going to have to look through this though, just to confirm which API I need to use, but yeah, I'm gonna have to put something into the forum. Okay. Created I also have a then under the get token okay, crafted. When I generate an Oauth code, hello and thanks for your answer. The generated Oauth code from the UI is working, but it's expiring after 2 hours already, and it would be impractical for the employees who have to use this regulator to always regenerate. What I'm using is Oauth. An auth and Oauth token, hence getting to get an application access token via the UI. Please follow. Okay. Click the Oauth token link. Pretty sure that's what I clicked. Okay. Sorry. I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter. So it didn't like the auth and auth. Okay. You are using the auth and auth token, hence getting an invalid error, as this request requires Oauth token. To get an Oauth access token via the follow, navigate to your Oauth. Okay, hold up, I'm gonna have to read that and then follow directions. Okay, authentication tokens for eBay. All right. Okay, navigate to your Oauth credentials page on the eBay Developers Program website. Next to the API ID, click the Get Authorization Token link. There, it's just a user's token link. You can use the application token to make requests to the API environment, for which you can even copy the returned access token for the API Explorer. Okay, navigate to the next. Okay, oh, okay. is right here. Let's go back here, and then where'd it go? Oh shoot, where do I put it? Where was I putting it? Here we go. Alright, so hopefully this works. Oh, okay. Awesome. Me gusta. Okay, so I've made progress. So let's go back to figuring out the API. So this is the one that I need. Find completed items. Honestly, like I want to find completed items by category. Internal server error. I got a feeling I don't have access to this. I just have a feeling. Internal error. Let's go to another one real quick and just like try and. Okay. Unforbidden. Why? Insufficient permission. Okay. I mean, that should be okay. Oh no. Let's try again. Okay. All right. It goes back to. But see. This is actually kind of helpful. Alright, never mind. I'm pretty sure I'm using Oauth at this point. Let's restart this. Okay. Okay, so like this should work. Okay, so 404 not found. The message. Okay, ID is now found. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I'll fix it. Somehow. Okay. It just couldn't find the item. Not that it couldn't get to anything. Deal API, get deal items. Oh no, I'm just trying stuff out. 403, access denied. Why? So, all the issues always happening here. Please go to the click here to add one. I don't. Okay. No. Oh shoot, no, I messed it up. Okay. Oauth. Authorization fully completed. It's not safe to close. Okay. Okay. I figured it out. Here, I'm about to get this. Okay. I'm about to get this going.
Did you know Geico's now offering an extra 15% credit on car and motorcycle policies? That's 15% on top of what Geico could already save you. So what are you waiting for? Your baby to let you sleep in?
What? We could sleep in another half hour? Thanks, sweetheart. And you'll change yourself too?
Why?
There's never been a better time to switch to Geico. Save an extra 15% when you switch by October 7th. Limitations apply. Visit geico.com for details.
I'm a Verizon engineer, and today we're turning on 5G across the country. With the coverage of 5G nationwide and in more and more cities, the unprecedented performance of ultra-wideband. It will change your phone and how businesses do everything. I'm proud because we didn't build it the easy way. We built it right. This is the 5G America's been waiting for. Only from Verizon. 5G ultra-wideband available only in parts of select cities. 5G nationwide available in 1,800 plus cities.
Okay, so this is the same error that was there
Pull
before.
up a chair. Actually, pull up 6 chairs to my $5.99 dining sets. Because with the power of Bob's Discount, my $5.99 dining sets come with 6 chairs, not the usual 4 that my competition offers for this price. Like my Rustic Summit dining set in 2 sizes, 2 heights, 2 finishes with 6 chairs or 4
I think
chairs
this is
and
the thing that I need to
storage
update.
bench plus a removable leaf. And my Plaza, 6 upholstered or wood-back chairs, also with a removable leaf. Only $5.99 each. When do we eat? Kidding. Spokes puppets don't eat.
Oh my goodness, excuse me. View order details. View marketing. Da 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 da. View your inventory. View and manage your shopping cart. Search and view eBay product catalog information. Okay. So I think I need to understand the scope that the Oauth gives me because I think it has to do with that. So, view. It looks like this is your personal information. Purchase items anywhere without sending it to eBay. Client credential. Retrieve instant for use in marketing. So this is all the scope that I have. Are only available with additional licenses or contracts in production. Refer to the API documentation for eligibility. Okay. So it doesn't necessarily mean that in general I don't have access to some of the APIs, but for this particular sandbox, in order for me to look at other shit, I need to get more access. Okay, well, It has been a lot today. It has... yeah, it has definitely been a lot today. So, it's good to know. I made progress. I figured out what was the issue with this. I've learned more about these things. All of these other things. So maybe what I could do is start actually pinging the API, which I think what I need is in this demo folder. Sure. Get access token. Alright, so I think this will be interesting. This is what I want to do since I've been running the tests. I want to navigate back to here, and then cd demo mp. I think this is missing script start. Oh, I guess maybe I'll just try one of these files. I can do that. I think I did this wrong. Missing script. Okay, so it's there. How do I okay. Where command is one of access, add user, audit, clean, install, stop, start. Okay, so I'm like doing the... Okay, so I'm just not using the right command. I also don't really know which file I should be running, in all honesty, because React is new to me. Like, there's no main file. Like, it's not like a basic HTML website. And I'm still learning. I'm still a noob. Okay. So I think what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna turn in. I've not been coding for that long, but I have made some progress. So I think what I'll do is I will stream tomorrow as well. Maybe in the afternoon or in the evening, like what I'm doing today. So my brain hurts a little bit, but progress is being made. Progress. So anyways, thank you so much for hopping on. I'm going to hop off. For me, it's the night, so good night, but wherever you are, have a good rest of your day. So anyways, take it easy, guys. Appreciate you.
All across America, people are exercising their rights, standing up, and speaking out for what is right. This November, casting your vote is how you make your voice heard. So stand up, speak out, and plan your vote today. With the pandemic changing our way of life, and November 3rd right around the corner, your future is in your hands. This election, your vote is your voice. Don't wait. Vote today. Vote.org is responsible for the content of this advertising.
I'm a Verizon engineer, and today we're turning on 5G across the country. With the coverage of 5G nationwide and in more and more cities, the unprecedented performance of ultra-wideband. It will change your phone and how businesses do everything. I'm proud because we didn't build it the easy way. We built it right. This is the 5G America's been waiting for. Only from Verizon. 5G ultra-wideband available only in parts of select cities. 5G nationwide available in 1,800 plus cities.
At Kia, what we lack in the cautious restraint of age, we make up for with the gravel-pounding ambition of youth. Telluride, Sportage, Sorento SX, and Seltos SX, with available forward collision avoidance assist and all-wheel drive. Hurry to Kia today for great deals on our tough and ready lineup of SUVs.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Telluride availability may be limited in some markets. No system, no matter how advanced, could compensate for all driver error and or driving conditions. Always drive safely and use caution.
Hi, I'm Michelle Obama. The people who know me know that I love to immerse myself in good conversation, to really go deep. And this summer, I decided to press record. The result is called the Michelle Obama Podcast. I just hope it's as fun and meaningful for you as it is for me. The Michelle Obama Podcast is a Spotify original podcast, and you can listen to the series for free right here on Spotify.
Presented by Dawn Platinum Dish Soap.
I'm a Verizon engineer, and today we're turning on 5G across the country. With the coverage of 5G nationwide and in more and more cities, the unprecedented performance of ultra-wideband. It will change your phone and how businesses do everything. I'm proud because we didn't build it the easy way. We built it right. This is the 5G America's been waiting for, only from Verizon. 5G ultra-wideband available only in parts of select cities. 5G nationwide available in 1,800 plus cities.
Introducing touch-free payments from PayPal, a safe way for your customers to pay. Simply download the PayPal app and display your own unique QR code for your customers to scan. Whether you're a market seller,
I'll take 2 tomatoes and a cucumber,
poodle pamperer, piano tuner, or plumber. Signing up to accept touch-free payments for your business is easy. Touch-free QR code payments. No seller fees until 2021. Not applicable to PayPal Here transactions. Other fees may apply. Shop safe with PayPal.
I'm a Verizon engineer, and today we're turning on 5G across the country. With the coverage of 5G nationwide and in more and more cities, the unprecedented performance of ultra-wideband. It will change your phone and how businesses do everything. I'm proud because we didn't build it the easy way. We built it right. This is the 5G America's been waiting for. Only from Verizon. 5G ultra-wideband available only in parts of select cities. 5G nationwide available in 1,800 plus cities.
Who's calling?
The COVID contact line?
Oh, answer that. It's a very important call.
By answering the call, you can take back the power. Contact tracing is the way we will help slow the spread of COVID-19. The name COVID Contact, along with the phone number 312-777-1999, will appear on your caller ID with all calls from a DuPage County contact tracer. Hashtag do your part, DuPage.
You know when you're at Ross and you find that brand at that price? Are you kidding me? That's yes for less. Yes! From the latest trends to your favorite brands, it feels even better when you find them for less. At Ross. Yes for less.
Hey, Spotify listeners. Have a minute? Click the banner here to take a quick survey from one of our sponsors and have your voice heard. Your feedback is important to us.
I was trying so many times, so many different avenues.
And there's always that question in your mind, oh, will I ever work again?
I couldn't find a job. Then somebody introduced me to Indeed.
I was home when I got the job offer. I was excited. I was like, oh, wow.
I got the job.
Indeed not only helped me get my career off the ground, not just a job, but what I want to do forever.
The harder it is to find work, the harder Indeed works to help. Indeed.
When was the last time you thought about your batteries? I mean, that's what they do, right? Stay unnoticed, unseen, shoved in a battery compartment, and click, your stuff works. But you're going to be thinking about this one. Duracell Optimum, the battery that can make your devices work even better than copper top. Toothbrushes, faster. Screwdrivers, faster. RC cars, yeah, an upgrade without upgrading. So just this one time, do you and your devices a favor and upgrade to the power of Duracell Optimum.
When you're at Ross and you find that brand at that price? Are you kidding me? That's yes for less. Yes! From the latest trends to your favorite brands, it feels even better when you find them for less at Ross. Yes for less.
There are no limits to where we'll go, to what we'll discover, to what we'll achieve. We are all explorers, and there are new worlds to explore. PlayStation 5. Play has no limits.
PlayStation.
COVID contact line?
Oh, answer that. It's a very important call.
By answering the call, you can take back the power. Contact tracing is the way we will help slow the spread of COVID-19. The name COVID Contact, along with the phone number 312-777-1999, will appear on your caller ID with all calls from a DuPage County contact tracer. Hashtag do your part, DuPage.
When peanut butter's on sale at Meijer,
Whoa, that's nuts.
it's the same price online.
Creamy or crunchy? Or creamy and crunchy?
And even when it's delivered to your door.
Uh-oh, we're almost out of...
Hi, I've got your peanut butter, strawberry jelly, your grape jelly, and your bread.
Everything but a note from Mom.
With new Meijer Home Delivery, there's no membership, no markup, plus M-Perks and all the deals. Get started with the Meijer app. Meijer delivery fees apply. See Meijer.com for details.
I'm a Verizon engineer, and today we're turning on 5G across the country. With the coverage of 5G nationwide and in more and more cities, the unprecedented performance of ultra-wideband. It will change your phone and how businesses do everything. I'm proud because we didn't build it the easy way. We built it right. This is the 5G America's been waiting for. Only from Verizon. 5G ultra-wideband available only in parts of select cities. 5G nationwide available in 1,800 plus cities.